Howdy. I'm starting a video blog to catalog my dreams, to see the progression of my dreams, I guess. So for future reference, I can go back and see if my dreams indicated anything. I tried this once before, but after watching myself, I was really annoyed with how many times I said like. So I'm gonna try really hard not to say like, which is difficult because I'm describing things, and so I have the tendency in between descriptions to say like, because it's so much easier to just okay, you get the point. So here I go. The first part of my dream last night, it was lucid, most of my dreams are. The second half of my dream wasn't lucid. It was actually like me watching somebody else. So, okay, the first part of my dream, my mom was driving me somewhere and it looked like Greek ruins, but everything was really new, like freshly abandoned, if that makes sense. So we were driving down some steps, they were covered in grass, and there was grass everywhere. It was actually really pretty. And there were cats everywhere. And one ran out in front of us, and, we felt a so we thought we hit it. And we stop and get out. We look at the cat, and it's rolled up in a little ball. It's a little dark gray cat. After looking at it, we see that it's okay, and we're kind of surprised because we thought we hit it and it was perfectly fine. After that, we kept on going down the steps, and once we get to the bottom, we saw this house. It was a big pretty house. It had no ceiling. So we went inside the house, and there were still a lot of cats, and two of the cats caught my eye because they looked exactly the same, and I thought that was really cute. They were white with gray spots, like gray patches, and so I decided that I was going to take those. And then we go into the basement, and it was darker, and it didn't seem like it seemed like a modern basement, like dark, dank, leaky plumbing, weird little light in the middle that's flickering, And so I was looking around, and there's cats still, but then there are these big, ugly, naked mole rat-like things, but with dog ears. They're laying on their sides, and they're just so ugly. And so I was kind of freaked out by them, even though they weren't really aggressive. They were just sleeping. So I bailed, and as soon as I got out of the building with my two new cats, just carrying them, I got back in the car with my mom, and she didn't say anything about the cats, which was weird to me, because in real life, she wouldn't humor the prospect of me getting cats, because we used to have cats, but then they disappeared about 2 years ago, around the same time. I think they were catnapped by pest control people, but that's my conspiracy theory. So anyway, I thought that was weird that she didn't say anything about the cats. I was really happy. And then once we took them home, we got home, and I was actually at the house that I used to live at, because that was a house that I had the other cats in. They changed colors, and they both morphed, if you will, to look like one of my old cats, big, gray, and poofy, and cute. So that was pretty cool. Okay, and that's the first part. And the second part of my dream was actually, it was actually pretty disturbing for me. I was upset when I woke up. Mostly because I couldn't control anything that was happening. It just felt like it was real and that it was something that I shouldn't have, I shouldn't have witnessed. It was mostly centered around a woman. She was, I guess, in her mid-40s. She's a rent-a-cop. She's in this big white room with posters on it. On the walls, I mean. And she's standing there when a younger guy, early 30s, I would say, but one of those guys that never grows up. Like it just seemed like he hadn't moved out of his parents. I just inferred that. Still really immature. He goes up to this woman and she's like really insecure about herself, but she's like nice. She's not the kind of person that's introverted just because she's damaged. So he goes up to her and starts trying to feel her up or something, or trying to, get in her pants. And like the room is empty, so I don't know what this guy's deal was, but he was being a creeper. And she was just, laughing. She's really nice, so she's like, hey, what are you doing? And he keeps going, like, laughing, like it's no big deal, like, it was really creepy, like, he was trying to take her shirt off. I'm watching that, and I can't do anything about it, and then my dream cuts to me being inside of her head. And I'm experiencing one of her flashbacks. She has a flashback from when she was in high school, and a football player assaulted her, like, sexually, and so she was really traumatized by that, and she never, had a relationship or, got close to anyone after that romantically. So it cuts back to me looking at both of them, and the woman's freaking out, and it makes sense, the whole, she got assaulted when she was in high school, because she was saying stuff like, oh, I haven't fooled around like that in 30 years, and trying to laugh it off, but really she was really upset. So she's freaking out, and then the guy was freaking out because she was freaking out for no reason that was apparent to him. It's like, who wouldn't want this young guy? But really, he was really creepy. And so, I don't know, it just really bothered me that I couldn't do anything about it. I couldn't, like, go in there and, like, punt the guy. Or, drop kick him. It was pretty short. I don't know, I don't like not being able to control myself in my dreams. Not being able to intervene. So it just really bothered me that I couldn't help this woman from being, harassed, to say the least. So that's the first video. You're free to leave your interpretation if you want to, but I don't insist upon it.